Well, I want to welcome John Cini today. For those of you who don't know John, John actually started networking at a very early age. He was about 22 or 23 years old and joined Nu Skin. And John is a authentic, legitimate $1 million plus earner in network marketing. After Nu Skin, he worked with a company called Doobly, which is where I actually met John, and we talked about some training systems. That's how we sort of got together. And at that point, I was stunned to see John had gone from zero to $30,000 a month in your second or third month, John?
Third month.
Third month. Well, congratulations on that. And I know that now that you're with a tremendous company called Lightyear, which is featuring cell phone service for an unbelievably low rate, and folks can check that out at the website if they want to get in contact with you or ask any questions. So why don't you just give us about a 1 minute background on yourself, and then we'll hop right in here and get some tips and pointers for people in the industry.
Great. Well, my story is probably not very typical. I was at Virginia Tech, paying my way through college. I ran out of money, and instead of taking out a big college loan, I just left college altogether. I was tired of studying, and I wanted to go out there and make some money in business. I spent about 6 months trying to figure out what to do, went and got my real estate license, and when I figured out that I didn't really have any skills, I did the next best thing. I joined the Army, and that's where I made a fortune, and that's what I encourage everybody to do. The end. No, just kidding. From the military, I left there after just a couple of years. I served my country, did that whole thing, and then I had read a lot of books while I was in the Army, and on how to make a fortune. And they all said, if you want to become wealthy, take a rich person to lunch and shut up. And I said, well, I can definitely do that. I just had to find a rich person. I didn't know any, so that was another little challenge. I had to hunt around, but I ended up connecting with the ex-husband of the now I can't even say it here, we're recording, I can't remember it. I ended up connecting with a guy who owned a car dealership. He was the ex-husband of the current wife of the ex-husband of the mother of a friend of mine. And
that's network marketing.
Yeah, I was definitely doing a little networking to connect with him, but he was looking for someone to run his computers 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and I was in the market. I was really young and dumb. At the time I was 22, and I figured I would learn the business from him and work my way up the ladder, work real hard, and in no time I'd be making 5 or 10 grand a month, or so I thought. And I ended up working for him 9 to 5, 9 to 9, 9 to midnight. I slept at the car dealership 4 times. I was living there. I was unlocking. I ended up, by the time I left there, I was unlocking the place at 8 in the morning and locking it up around 10. And I had an hour commute, so I was leaving the house at 7 and getting home at 11. I remember it well because way back then, that was 20 years ago, I would eat dinner in front of Sports Center, which came on at 11 and ended at 11:30, and they didn't rerun it. So if you missed that, that was it. You didn't get another shot. And it was a long haul. One night I got home at 11:30, missed the whole thing, and Fran Tarkenton was on TV instead of the Sports Center guys, and so I'm poking around wondering what the heck is Fran doing these days. And he was promoting the Anthony Robbins infomercial for unlimited power. Remember those 38 power set? And I ordered this set, and 2 weeks later, I smoked through the 30 days, and 2 weeks after that, I quit my job and dove into a company called Nu Skin International.
Right, and you went on that Nu Skin to be a $1 million earner. We've seen the proof of that. You built a huge organization. So let's go right through some quick questions here for people. There's 2 types of people that join network marketing companies. Those that are brand new and those that have experience. In 30 seconds, what do you see as pros and cons for new folks? People that have never done this before.
Well, if you're brand new to the industry, it's a beautiful time because the economy means that everybody's looking for more money. So it's a great time to join us. At the same time, reality is that you do need some skills in this business, but you can learn those skills in a fairly short period of time, and so you don't have to be an expert. And like I said, everybody's looking right now. So it's a great time to join us if you're brand new. if you've been in the industry for a while, it's the perfect time to renew your commitment to your self-improvement skills, to your ability to connect with people, to your sales skills. And if you rededicate yourself to the industry, it can pay you like never before. There are so many things out there you can do to make money, especially with the aid of the internet today. It's a grand time to get in there and work hard and build. At the same time, though, there's a lot of stuff out there. It can be very confusing and challenging to find a legitimate company that's going to be around for a long time, and that's what we all want, really, is a company long-term that gives us the ability to grow a huge long-term residual, right?
Right. So for veterans, don't get confused and sucked into all these multiple streams of incomes and being 30 deals. Do you find veterans are a little tougher to coach or a little easier to coach than new people?
But it goes both ways. I think that people that have been in the industry for a while, sometimes they might think they know what to do. And hey, if you got a track record and it worked in the past, then you do know what to do. And so, hit it hard, rock and roll, and do what you know, do what you've done. For new people, a lot of times, if they're brand new to the industry, they don't know what they don't know, so they might not be very coachable. I tell people, and you've heard this before from many other people, make your first million our way, and then make the next million your way.
Boy, there's a nugget. There's a nugget right there. So, quickly, 3 do's for network marketers and 3 don'ts.
3 do's. Do make sure you can get a hold of the corporate leaders at the company. If you can't get a hold of them to talk to them about, a big picture, a long-term vision, then that's a bad signal. That's number one. With the company I'm with right now, that was one of the first things I did. I got on the phone with the number 2 guy at corporate. We had a nice long conversation. I hit him with a bunch of questions, and he was more than happy to answer them, and I love that. I think that's mandatory. That's a do. Another do is make sure that you make a full commitment to the company you're in. And one other do that I think is kind of getting swept aside in this day and age is pick up the phone. Don't think that an email is going to sell somebody or even interest somebody. It doesn't work. You still have to call someone up and talk to them, just like we're talking here.
Right.